Amazing.
All right, and if you had a quick 1-2 towards the mics to make sure I have the right ones, and then we'll adjust the placement.
Okay. 1 2 1 2.
Right.
1 2 1 2.
Right. Get my placement to a quick clap, and then we'll be good to go.
Cool. Oh yeah, and the blue lights.
Right.
And blue X, right?
Yes, please. You're gonna be very intently.
Good.
There we go.
Nice.
I'm just gonna move up this light because it can help.
You never even like thought about.
Okay, great.
Okay.
What, lighting?
Just
Yeah.
like happen that way.
No.
Maybe we'll think about all of those things more next year.
Cool, great. 1 1 1 2.
1 2 1 2.
Great.
1 2 1 2.
Great. Okay, you guys are good to go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy what day? Is
Monday.
No, I know it's Monday, but what date?
16th to the 17th. 16th. 17th.
18th.
17th.
It's the 17th.
Yes.
It's kind of crazy. I like lose track of the actual
I do too.
dates.
I used to never. But my previous walk of life, the job calendar was like everything was predicated on the job calendar. So I was so screwing up dates was, I mean, besides being late, cardinal sin. So I used to, but now
really flying into the end of the year here.
Yeah, 2025 was. I mean, what even happened?
I mean, we'll have a recap, obviously.
Oh, end of year recap.
But why? I mean, not why. Wild. It's gone fast.
Yeah.
And we walked here very fast, as usual.
Yes.
The Monday morning energy. 72 climates out there today in New York City.
Yeah.
Windy, cold, hot. You're wearing your like winter parka, but it's not quite winter parka weather, but it is. And then you're sweating when you stop. Yeah. And I was opening it because the sun came out.
Yeah. Like it's like kind of a fake cold. Like when the wind gust hits you, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, you basically, because you start walking so fast, because we're inherently late, or also because you're just in a rush in New York, then you start sweating and then you...
I mean, we never walk slow.
No.
Or I never walk slow.
No.
and I have
No.
long legs. My gait is.
Your gait's good. You have your long legs, overcompensate for maybe not necessarily like a great 40 time. But,
No, I don't run.
But you're a good endurance animal.
I just,
I have a shorter stride,
got to get somewhere.
a shorter, choppier
And
stride.
we've addressed this already on this show. It's, Taurus.
Move, bitch, get out the way.
Look out of the way.
Yes. Shout outs to Ludacris and Mystical, I-20 for Move, bitch, get out the way, and the Neptunes. But yeah, good morning, Monday.
Yeah, it was a nice walk here, as I said, with different climates.
Mm-hmm. Windy as shit. It never was.
Always good, fun traffic energy, I guess, on a Monday morning.
Yeah.
Lots of horn honking.
Yeah.
Lots of, what did we see? Oh, I don't think we've ever talked about this on the pod, but the street sweeper shuffle that was happening in our hood.
The street sweeper dance is so real. And especially in Manhattan, where you have like Monday, Thursday spots on one side and Tuesday, Friday spots on another. So, and Manhattan street parking, most coveted real estate in New York, like actually, it's bananas. The dance people do. I mean, my parents on 86th Street between Amsterdam and Columbus, my parents went like later in their lives when work was winding down for them, would post up in the car, read the entire New York Times, drink 5 cups of coffee, smoke a pack of cigarettes, and wait for the street sweeper. And everyone, because the Upper West Side is like, the average age is 76, and everyone would wait, do the same thing and do this. And 86th Street is a crosstown block. So it's essentially 6 lanes, right? Two of which on either side, or one of which on either side are cars parked. People would do a huge 180 to avoid the street sweeper. Like traffic is essentially shutting down because it's this like synchronized swim of cars all doing this U-turn dance and then going back. God forbid you take someone's spot. Like you have to park within 5 feet of where you were. And then you would do this all the time.
I mean,
that's what my parents would do. And
I never did it on 86th Street on a crosstown block, but we did it.
More forgiving.
Yeah, we did it when we first moved to like North Battery Park City.
And the West Village.
And that was fine, until our son got too old to be in the car. And now we have to succumb to the rent of a garage.
Another rent.
But we did it in the West Village.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, when I first lived in TriBeCa, it was no parking on the street on Reed Street where I lived, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And I worked at the fund in Syosset, and I would leave before 7. I would park right in front of the building.
Yeah.
That was just a lucky.
You got a sweet setup.
I digress. In the West Village, it was stressful as hell.
Yeah.
Because we lived on, I think I've probably said this before, Grove between Bedford and Bleecker,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like a one tiny little lane block.
Yeah.
And you'd have to like basically move exactly, like somehow shift directly parallel.
Grab the car
to where your spot was to let the sweeper come by. And then basically you had to sidestep, somehow go just straight horizontally, which is impossible, obviously, in a car.
Yes.
And, we've talked about beef and tense things and happening, but I think there was one time you were somehow doing it. It was usually me because I was working from home at the time, I guess, or something. I don't know. You usually on set. This is pre-kids. And I have my laptop on my lap and I would just be doing this, whatever. But I think there was one time you did it and you lost a spot, or I don't know, maybe not. We witnessed lots of beef because people couldn't do it. It was very stressful, and you have to be a professional to have done it.
You really got to be a veteran.
And sometimes people would have to loop around the block because they couldn't do it. If you looped around the block and you missed your spot, you should die for that, honestly.
Let's pull out the dictator.
I mean, let's
pull it out.
This was not planned. This is as always. This has come up organically.
No,
but
the secret police come out for us.
No, you're doing the sidestep. You're doing the street sweeper shuffle, and someone comes and takes your spot because you somehow were trying to be polite and letting the street sweeper actually get through, and you go around the block or whatever, and then someone comes and takes your spot, death. Death penalty, I think, maybe something super severe.
Something like a public beating by all your fellow, your brothers and sisters in arms that were doing the parallel parking. First of all, they should help you enforce. So I should give people there's a sound to this dance that will trigger anyone that's done this more than 5 times. You hear the street sweeper and it's like a it's like a rattle.
It's so stressful.
It's
and then the anxiety starts.
but then the honking starts because everyone's got to be like, you're going to battle. It's like it's like a World War I style battle. Like the honking starts and it's like, we're going over the trenches, guys. Like, here it comes. Everyone like man your stations and you know, the street sweeper's got all the power in the world. This guy's smiling. He's like basically texting the whole time. Some 23-year-old kid on, you know, just got on this Department of Sanitation. But like, he's got to take it slow. And like, he does wait. He does wait for people to make their move, but everyone's in a panic. And we're talking like, this is simple geometry.
It's not very simple.
No, I'm saying in terms of like just the raw.
No, because there's always a car that is illegally parked and there's no one in there doing the shuffle.
Yes, they're getting a ticket.
Then the sweeper has to go around them. If everyone was doing the like swim dance together, it's like a
beautiful thing.
Synchronized swimming harmony,
yes.
Sure. But there's always at least one car that is not accounted for is being left. So the sweeper has to go around that, and then there are cars on the other side.
And the beeping, honk, 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 honk.
Meanwhile, there's actually cars driving on the street too, like on a morning commute.
And you have predatory people. You know these people, these fucking vulture types. They're like, oh wait. They're like, I'm gonna thrive in the chaos. Two of these people are not gonna, because
like someone's gonna miss out. Someone's gonna panic.
Die in the battlefield.
You gotta stay in the flow. You gotta stay calm.
Yeah. You're depending on 13 other drivers. And it's a whole dance. And there's vultures around. And sometimes because it might have been you, the driver, or your fellow, like you're only as strong as your person right behind you and right in front of you. So if you guys are not dancing in sync, multiple casualties. And occasionally you have to freaking gun it around the block. And if the dance isn't happening well, which just happened, someone might take your spot. And this person that's moved into your spot probably knows what just happened.
Yeah, they definitely know what just happened.
Fuck. Like there's a special place in like
karmic hell
for you. You've just poached a spot. And we should talk about what a punishment is for that. Like immediately flat tires. You just get your tires punctured.
I don't know. Like you shouldn't be allowed on the island again.
I know.
You should not allowed to take your car on the island again.
Brutal. And then you're in the wilderness as someone that had a spot. You did the dance. You paid your penance. You thought you survived the battle, and now you come back and you've got your spot taken. Fucking die. Yeah. So but get back to what we saw.
Used to do this, and now like I'm literally getting panicky thinking about it, and I'm like,
I'm sweating again.
Is this
sweating again?
The years that this took off of our lives, we did it with a baby too. Until we were like, okay, Harry used to do this, put our toddler in the trunk of the car
when he was like
around.
First he would just be cool being in a car seat, and then he had to run around, and then I'd hear that, and he's like 30 feet away. You want to talk about panic? I have to get him. He's like,
at some point, Harry came home one day and he was like, I just can't. We need to
can't do it anymore.
Succumb to the garage. And I was like, oh, it's so much overhead. But now in retrospect, I'm like, even without a baby, like the years that probably takes off your life.
Yes.
Just pay for the absurd garage, or just don't have a car.
Well, yes, a couple things. Also, so it's an hour and a half typically. It would be like 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. or 9 to 10:30 a.m. So in reality, you're supposed to be in your car for the duration of that time. Now, these street sweepers keep you on your fucking toes. Like they might show up at 9:02. By us in Battery Park City, they usually show up pretty early. They might also show up at 10:28.
Oh, there were plenty of times in the West Village when I was in charge, when this was my family responsibility, they didn't come at all.
Or they don't come at all. Also, they've got a recon team, the Department of Sanitation, like sedan that comes out in front and just starts ticketing. So you really basically have to do the hour and a half. I think there is some kind of handshake, invisible agreement that if they've
once it
comes, you can probably leave within 5 to let's say 7 minutes. But I swear, there's some traffic cops that are just like,
I would never.
I would never. No, I've gotten like after the whistle ticket, and I was like, that traffic cop also might need to get publicly beaten.
Yeah.
So there's that.
They're also karmic. They're just like
there's a lot of things.
Predatory bucks.
Doing the car shuffle in New York City, I get it. If you're parking in Manhattan, south of 34th Street, probably on either end of the island, and you probably have an SUV because everyone drives an SUV, or you have a fucking Tesla, or a really nice car, you're paying $800 a month. That's it. That's the going rate. Like you pay like $650 at minimum, $800. And, we thought about this math. Like, what if we get, $865 a month tickets? It's like who knows? And you park too close to a hydrant. I've gotten freaking, I've gotten towed for parking within 9 feet of a hydrant, and people park in that spot all the time.
Anyway, we witnessed, the sweeper was coming. There was panic. There was some sort of construction vehicle that was like caught in between the sweeper and the crosswalk, and then another car, like a passenger car, off-roading behind the construction vehicle.
Off-roaded on a big curb.
And the construction vehicle driver yelling at the passenger vehicle.
Yeah.
And I was just laughing. I was like, this city is just full of content. Like,
Crazy.
it's absurd. And then, everyone's in a Monday morning fucking panic. And we just spent 10 minutes talking about this. We didn't even say, hello and welcome to the New York Raised Us podcast.
Drink.
Brought to you by Rockaway Soda and Oni's Rum.
And Oni's Rum, which should be in this drink after what we just talked about. I still have PTSD. I don't want to go back into the trenches. I'd pay $3,000 for a parking spot to avoid that. Just kidding.
We haven't had a People of Canal in a while either. The guys are sort of back.
They are. They're feeling it out. The bag.
It's also morning time.
Handbag mafia. Yeah.
We used to do this at night, and there was more handbag mafia around.
Yeah.
I've also seen more Chinese people in the racketeering with just little cards. Like, they don't have the bags out. They just have little like preview cards.
Oh, the laminated cards, like point to what you want. Yeah.
Like,
that was the OG move, wasn't it? Like you go to the back of this souvenir store.
Like someone peddling drugs, like at the club, like, or on the line, like, yo, you need that.
Need that Mitsubishi.
What were they doing when we were in Colombia that time? In Cartagena?
Oh, it was great.
Cocaine.
So we were in Medellin. We were in Medellin.
No, we were in Cartagena.
Well, also
we were in both
places, but we started in Medellin. Medellin. I mean, Medellin is a global buzzword for cocaine. So we're there. Kidless. They'd say dulces, which I guess is candy, like chicaletas, which I guess is gum. And sorry to any Spanish-speaking listeners, we're probably butchering this. And then they're like cocaína, and then we could have gotten it was like candy or like nose candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would just be like in the street by the park.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what I don't know why that triggered that thought.
Similar.
Like the woman having like a little picture of a fake Louis.
Yes.
And then like, okay, I guess if you say yes, she takes you somewhere. Maybe next time I will go and say yes.
I know.
I'll buy one and see what the experience.
We keep talking about this. We should go on the experience.
No, but there wasn't usually an experience before. Usually it's just like on the street, but like maybe there's more of a precarious experience.
Well, after the noted ice sweep of a couple weeks ago.
But their guys are still here, so I'm not really sure. Or a lot of them are. I don't know if all of them are.
Yeah, these are some real ass people. A couple of them get swept up. They're not all going away. Yeah. Like these people are here for their livelihoods. They can endure a lot.
Anyway, I also should note that.
I was just gonna say with just People of Canal, I'm noticing maybe this has always been this way, but like there's a real push and pull right now between like the gentrification of New York City, which is nonstop, between like these like stores that are like bespoke and super well curated, and this like here's your like light bulb shop, or like here's your handbag, like get a souvenir shop.
There's also like
there's a real push and pull.
There's still the streetwear shops though, like Broadway when we were growing up as teens was just full of like streetwear, sneakers, and streetwear stores.
We should also qualify all this. I feel like the West Side, I feel like Lafayette is a delineating point for Canal. Whereas you go east of Lafayette, you're much more in Chinatown, and you go west of Lafayette, or even west of Broadway, and it's more like Soho adjacent, less Chinatown, more like you're just in like the Canal Street of, whatever crossroads of downtown Manhattan. So I feel like Chinatown, Canal Street's like just keeping it real. Jewelry stores, banks, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should also qualify that I'm wearing a hat today. It's hat day, which means
she
my hair's gray.
Hasn't gotten rid of the Yankee hat. We tried.
I know. I feel like a poser with a Yankee hat on, but I just can't let the world see my grays.
And you'd fit right in with the rest of the white women of Manhattan with the Yankee hat.
But I'm getting my hair done today. Mm-hmm. Tonya Ciccone of South Brooklyn. See you, my home girl.
Staten Island by way of South Brooklyn.
Yeah.
The move. Next stop is Jersey.
Doing my hair for 20 years.
It's the Italian-American migration.
My mom met her at Concept Elite, for those who know.
Yeah.
On Avenue U.
Yeah.
In Flatbush, South Brooklyn, 20 years ago.
Let's go.
She now does hair for the stars.
The stars, yes.
She does hair. She's a Grammy not Grammy, Emmy
Grammy.
Award winning hairstylist.
Yes, Grammys for music.
Go to her home now because she's basically family.
Yes.
I see her more than anyone basically in my life outside of my immediate family because I get my hair done every 4 weeks. So looking forward to that.
Yeah.
See you soon.
You look good in a hat, but I tried to get you like a Jets hat, and you didn't like the look. So here we are with this Yankee hat. Basic. Looks good though. I'm not gonna lie, but you should get some ire from me. Sorry, I'm a Mets fan. Go ahead, take your shots. You know.
I already explained why I have this hat.
Yeah. Yes. But yeah, Canal's like a real grind.
Not too much to recap on the week.
Besides the plague that ripped through southern Manhattan and all the children,
we had
included.
I think I had a stomach virus, flu, something.
Throwback.
That came in hard.
Yeah.
Like on Wednesday night for like 8 straight hours.
Tuesday into Wednesday.
Whatever it was.
Yes.
It was hell.
Wednesday to Thursday.
I haven't been that sick, that type of sick, or that sick. I actually can remember. It was before COVID. It was like, I want to say November 2019.
Yes.
Was the last time I've been that sick.
You had COVID 18.
Something.
Yes.
And came through hard and fast. And then it was over, but
yes.
Then it took days to recover because
Yes.
I was like exhausted, depleted, and like so dehydrated.
Yes.
But being that sick with children is like a special type of hell. So that was fun.
Pretty bad.
I saw a comedian once too, and Harry obviously is the best and being supportive. And he was like sort of sick, but not to the same degree, but still like had something.
Rough for one day. Sure.
I saw this comedian obviously get fed all this shit on my algorithm with like children and parenting. And I saw like a year ago or something when I was complaining about all of a sudden, and we can do a whole show on this about like how all of a sudden you start getting fucking sick again once you have kids. And this is something that I thought that like was something people with children just like said. And I was like, major eye roll. Like, why are my friends with kids always like saying they're sick?
Such babies.
They're just like using it as an excuse.
Yes.
No, that shit is real.
It's very real.
And like, anyway, they have germs and then you're sick and it lasts.
They all sound like 40-year cigarette smokers. By November, they all sound like they smoke cigarettes. The children,
like,
that is.
These germy fucks.
Hacking their brains out.
They're fine. You're dying. They're like, they're eating it like there's no problem. And you're like on the floor, like praying.
Sneezing in your mouth.
Going into the
Louis C.K. style. So the puking, it's fucking a mess.
But the comedian was like,
very real.
The comedian was like, obviously I'm going to butcher the bit, but he was saying like, he had one kid and his wife like, like taking care of daddy the first day of him being sick. Like, like let's get him this and that and the other thing and like make sure he's okay. And we just need him to be well again. And then like day 2, the wife is like, get the fuck up. Like you're like time a lot. Like your allotted time to be sick is over now. Like you had a day.
Yeah.
Like ain't nobody got time to fucking wallow anymore. They're like, and it's so true. Like,
yeah.
Like,
yeah. It was the TV. The TV parented our children. We were dead.
Even just for that one day, really.
Yes, for that one day, and then the following day, I was like, all right, back on.
You were better.
I was
just still slow,
but rough to the point where like Dayquil is usually kind of a wonder drug for me if I'm feeling slightly rough. Didn't do anything.
Wasn't that type of sick?
Yeah. Last time I was this was not comparable. I had like the real flu 18 years ago, but the last time I was like somewhat close to that sick. Never smoked a cigarette again. So yeah,
but it wasn't for me. It wasn't like it wasn't like a sinusy thing. It was like a vomiting thing.
Yeah,
it was like an exorcism of vomit. Like
you did. Yeah. At one point, I thought you in the toilet you were doubled over. I thought you had become like a minotaur.
I was like, get this whatever's inside of me out.
I'm calling the priest. Yeah, it was very Exorcist.
And it's
you were in darkness till like 3 p.m.
It's such a violent experience.
Yes, it really is. I know people that like,
and then your body's sore because you're like so tense.
Yes, we'll avoid throwing up, and we they will avoid it at all costs. Yeah,
into details.
No, it's very jarring. Like your abdomens are going to jump out of your body,
your neck, your shoulders.
Yeah, no, we're alive, but the plague ran through southern Manhattan. Multiple kids in our kids' school were out. Yeah,
but I think they had colds.
I know.
Anyway, whatever. That consumed most of the week.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to visit our friends in West New York, New Jersey.
Great
It's
town.
a great name for a town in New Jersey.
Yes, there's a East New York, Brooklyn, and then there's a West New York, New Jersey. It's great.
Insane views.
Yes.
Like basically directly across from like the Upper West Side. I would
Yes,
say.
70. So their view, I'm
You
going to
can
say.
see the entire island.
Yes, but like parallels like 76th or 77th Street on the west side. Glorious views. Driving there, going through Weehawken, which is up on the cliffs. Those Weehawken houses remind me a lot of Diker Heights. Big houses. Some of them new construction which were, but they had like you have views of basically the entire island, the west side of Manhattan, which Superior side naturally, and with better buildings. Come on. So yeah, nice views.
I do love the view from where we got married at the River Cafe.
Yes.
And that's east side tip.
Someplace. Some nice buildings in the Fifth.
But that's like very much.
Sorry, East Side or Scott. We're alienating everyone.
It's also the Brooklyn Bridge, which is
Yes.
obviously iconic.
Yeah. So West New York, New Jersey, in a, would you call it a subdivision? It's a gated community. I don't know if you call it a subdivision.
What is a subdivision?
I don't know. Someone that lives that's like from Phoenix. Let me know.
No, it's a gated community.
It's a gated community.
Kind of, but the gate opened for us.
It did. It let us in, and we're random.
And there was no security guard.
No.
So I'm not really sure. There was a gate.
But there might have been self-policing enforcement in there. Talk about the Audi that rolled up on me.
As our friends described it, like it's like they're planning to go full burb.
Yeah.
It's like a midway point.
Yes.
It's like not totally, like theoretically, I was like trying to create this scenario for them where they didn't need a car. They have 2 kids, like they need a car, but like you could the ferry does go there from Midtown and to Wall Street.
Correct. Yeah.
But anyway, really cute.
Yeah,
I mean,
a bunch of attached houses. So that's where it's like
they're like townhouse, row house townhouses.
Yes. So it's not full burb
like
in the
right
sense
on the wall, right on the river.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very cute.
Super cute.
Had a great time.
Yeah. Which leads me to talk about New Jersey drivers.
And it was the first, but it was the first time we said this like last night when we got home on the group text. Like it was the first. I've talked about this on the show. Like when is our kids going to be old enough that they can go in the basement without needing us? And honestly, we got they have a son that's a little bit older than ours, and a daughter that's a little bit older than ours. So like very similar age kids. And there was like a good 20 to 25 minutes where the boys were in the basement unsupervised, for better or worse.
Tremendous.
And I don't know what was happening.
No tears,
there was
no
screaming, no calling for us. And I was like, wow, I didn't think this was it was only 20 to 25 minutes, but it felt like a lifetime.
25 more minutes than I would have ever expected.
And, I thought I wasn't getting that for another like at least 5 to 7 years.
Yeah. No, it was great. It's great.
But what happened with New Jersey drivers?
All right.
I mean, in general, aside from the general hell.
Yeah. I mean, quick rant. I'm sure every state in this country, or most of them, can make a compelling case for being like the most psychotic drivers in some city or some area. Tri-state's notable, right? This is the most densely populated part of the country. LA County. And the Tri-state's notable. You've got, you got New York City, mainly Manhattan, which is the hub of when I'm talking about the Tri-state, Westchester, Southern Connecticut, Long Island, which is Nassau and Suffolk County, Northern New Jersey, right? So you got all these like things feeding into Manhattan, more or less. And like, it's, 30 million people basically on top of each other. I think that's what it is, or 25, something to that effect. So I'm going to single out New Jersey drivers. All right. I've driven on every highway in New York City, and like the Bell Parkway is insane. The Jackie Robin's insane. But these people are racing, and like, they're just assholes and demons. But I feel like you put on you have a Jersey plate, and I kind of get it. You probably live a lot of your life in a car, and I've heard this before, but like I think etiquette goes out the window with a Jersey driver. So we're driving into this like little community yesterday. I am puttering around 8 miles per hour for a lot of reasons. Well, really 2. One, it's
tiny. It's like not a tiny. It's just like a gated community. Once you go into a gate in a gated community, I feel like it's a 5 to 10 mile per hour speed limit. Like just
no matter what,
know that
there's clearly kids around.
Presumably there are a lot of kids. It was a bad weather day, so like not many people were outside, but like dogs, whatever. You're like you're basically in everyone's driveway.
You're in the Truman Show, right? We're making right turns or left turns every 50 feet. I am sure
and we don't know exactly where we're going. This is our first time being there.
Totally. So I'm driving, let's call it 11 miles per hour tops, maybe 8. All right, I'm just going along. I have to stop every, 10 seconds because there's a stop sign. Obviously, Jersey plates. We are in New Jersey. A guy in an Audi Q3 pulls along to the left side. This is one way either way. Gets in the other lane, hooks in front of me at a stop sign to make a right turn that I am making, and guns it 35 miles per hour.
Yeah, slams on the gas.
And then it turns out it is the direct neighbor of the people we're visiting. I wanted to see this person get out of the car. I would have popped off. Obviously a male. And Giants were kicking off at 1 p.m. Like, if that guy's that thirsty to go see the Giants lose again, like, hats off. Fucking do something better with your life. But to drive like a demon within your gated community is super faux pas. Jersey drivers, and I gotta say, when I see like a pickup truck with Jersey plates in the city, I'm like, this person at least has a gun on him. Like, this is a savage. So I'm just gonna quick shoehorn of dictator for a day. Secret police need to go after these Jersey drivers. They're aggressive. I had two instances where Jersey drivers yesterday actually made a right turn in front of me when I had the right of way.
Yeah.
Really intense.
I mean, I'm with you, but
really intense.
Let Jersey figure its own shit out. We're just trying to figure New York out on this pod.
It's true.
But I'll say, ever since I know you didn't plant that seed in my head. It's always been a thing, Jersey drivers, but I have to go to Jersey, I don't know, not often. It's right there.
Your warehouse right there.
My warehouse, the Rockaway Soda warehouse, our distributors, in Bayonne.
Bayonne, rather.
And so often I have to go to the warehouse to grab samples or whatever, do a sales meeting. And I'm like, oh my God.
Horrifying.
I'm an aggressive driver. I'm a good driver. I'm very aware. I'm almost just no sense of awareness of the road, or they're just have a mental deficiency. I don't know what it is. It's cultural,
I think it's a heightened awareness. It's the going rate's 85 miles per hour. My exit's coming up in half. I'm in the left lane, four lanes across on the Garden State Parkway, or excuse me, the New Jersey Turnpike. I'm a half mile away. I'm going 85. I need to get over 4 lanes, and this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna bang 75 feet across the highway at 85, and you guys can avoid me.
I think we have a road rage crisis to address.
Well, we have certainly an anger crisis.
Yeah, maybe it's all just anger.
Yeah.
It's funny. We're it's fun and funny. We're, enough people are listening to this podcast, mainly at least the people that we talk about it with are one step of friendship. But it came up yesterday because our friends listened to the podcast.
Yeah.
And they started talking about the
custom horn honking.
No, they were talking about our rant on horns and how, and our friend was like, I'm totally with you. There should be 2 horns. And his wife was like, literally, the only thing we ever fight about in our marriage is when we're in the car because he has anger management issues in the car.
I totally got it though.
And we went through all this, and I was like, let's unpack this.
I think it's similar to being on a plane in the sense of
you don't have control of what.
Don't have control, and you are. This is driving, in my opinion. I've obviously never been in combat. Or played a sport at a super high level, is the most cooperative dance that human beings who don't know each other, and I guess in a sport and in combat, you know each other. It's the most cooperative things human beings who do not know each other have to do. Walking, you're walking 3 miles per hour, and we're freaking shoulder checking people. Driving, you're driving at speeds that are lethal. If you get in an accident,
and you feel like you have a shield too, because you're not in direct face to face with someone.
Right. But you're safer in a tin can flying 38,000 miles per hour or 38,000 feet in the sky than you are going 40 miles per hour in a car, with your 8 feet, 18 inches off the ground. But I think that is what causes the panic. And I get it. It becomes super primal. I think it gets down to core survival instincts, and you freak. And the rage, you're about to go into battle. I think the rage courses through your body.
Okay. Well, as usual, we are talking about traffic on this. This might as well be a traffic podcast.
Yeah, that's why I was huge into the fucking congestion tolls. Keep cars out, man.
We have a car here.
to do one thing. Go to go to our in-laws.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
My in-laws. Sorry, but talk about them in Jersey.
No, that's all I had to say about Jersey.
Oh, okay. No, sorry. Talk about the horn honking.
Oh no, it's just more of the same, like road rage.
Yeah.
Relatedly, though, with friends reaching out to discuss matters on this podcast, a friend was, which I probably would have come across this news, given it's in our neighborhood and I'm in the consumer goods space, but this hot, newly anticipated grocery store florist, I don't know how to describe this retail spot, opened in TriBeCa this weekend called Meadow Lane, NYC. It's in this location on Harrison Street and Greenwich, which used to be, when I first lived in TriBeCa in 2010, was a restaurant called The Harrison that Harry and I used to frequent.
Great.
I was way too young to be living in TriBeCa, but I was getting way too paid at a young age, and I love this neighborhood, obviously. Anyway, great restaurant, lots of good memories there. But since the Harrison is closed, that location has turned over an indefinite number of times.
One of those snake bit restaurant.
Nothing
that
can't
stick.
Nothing can seem to stay there.
Yeah.
I have to pontificate on what the rent is because it's a pretty large space, 2,000 square feet, maybe.
I don't have a good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
a lot of turnover.
Les passed along this information to me, which I then saw, obviously, in the only rag I read, the TriBeCa Citizen.
Again, sponsorship, TriBeCa Citizen. Holler. We'll spout
I think they need sponsors.
Yeah,
They're
you guys need a propaganda arm? Holler at us, please. We'll do whatever you want us to say. We'll be, yeah.
Anyway, apparently it's riding this wave of fancy fucking grocery stores. I don't know. I've ranted about Erewhon on this show, which is
on
coming
Canal,
to the Kith.
Yeah.
Oh, Happier Grocer on Canal.
Yeah.
Pop-up grocer on Bleecker.
Yeah.
This space is, I'll just go and get on their Instagram because I can't do it the same justice they do, but marketing themselves as a safe space in a chaotic city. The founder,
Rich.
Yeah, we can rant about, I'll save ranting about safe space in that term.
Yeah.
For after I just disclose the facts about this establishment.
There are no safe spaces in this country.
A safe space in a chaotic city. The founder has built a tremendous amount of hype around this grab and go. It's a flower shop, a florist, a grab and go place, but you don't have to buy anything either. You just can come and relax and look at the flowers and the music. He has been very
real vibe
successful at generating a lot of hype around the opening of this place on TikTok. I don't know. I'm not on TikTok. I don't know anything about it, but I know it's important. I probably should know now as the owner of 2 beverage businesses, but that's for another day.
And a media company. A propaganda media company. Continue.
He's been very good at generating a lot of hype around this place. So I'm all right, I got to look at this. Obviously, I'm going to creep on the branding of the place. It's blanded as fuck, if you ask me. Blanding, just everything is neutral tone, eye roll to the ceiling of I don't know.
What, Apple Store
boring,
meets
brown
spa?
Something.
Brown, earth, warm earth.
Floor. So I read up on this guy.
Browns.
He's a a former venture capitalist.
Naturally.
Who found his calling in floral arrangements.
Okay. Naturally.
I'm okay, this is a big retail space on a prime location in one of the most desirable neighborhoods in the world.
Not sure botany and horticulture are paying for
and
that.
I'm you don't have to buy anything in this store. Everything is cured. Oh, no seed oils, obviously. No seed oils, because that's something you can't ingest anymore. Nothing in this, nothing they sell there has seed oil.
Today, years old, I have no idea what that
I don't really know what the science behind it is, but no seed protein, no seed oils.
No protein. They're anti-protein?
No, they're having protein. Okay. Obviously. Everything has protein now, as we know. Soda. There's soda with protein in it.
I saw. I was about to buy it. Yeah,
Like-
I'm gonna buy it. I saw it. It must taste horrible, and has bubbles in it. I'll tell you what brand it is. It's like Bucked Up or something. Stand by.
They're gonna have
Keep going.
protein soda there, I'm sure, but nothing with seed oils. And
Kind of into this.
so I like look up this guy and I'm like, okay, this place is being promoted as a safe space in a chaotic city where you don't have to buy anything. You can look at the flowers. There's no seed oils. There's protein soda. I don't know if there's protein soda, but I would bet there's protein soda.
Loiter, please.
Yeah. So rich to say safe space. Anyway,
I'm gonna test that safe space. I'm
Anyway.
gonna invite some people that hang out in the park to
I
his
look at
safe
this. Look
space.
up this guy. Obviously, creep him. He's like in his 20s.
Let's go.
He's in his 20s. I'm like, how is he affording this place that you don't have to buy anything? He's already had a venture capital career.
He is the opposite.
But he's left venture capital to be a florist. I'm just like, oh, so curious. Then I go deeper. He's named the place after the place he spent a lot of time at in Southampton or some Hampton called Meadow Lane, which is apparently like an exclusive street in the Hamptons.
You know you're well off when something's named like Hilltop
So I'm just
or
like,
Meadow Lane,
you know,
not just like 383 Bauman Street.
who's funding this? And then I go on, and I haven't gone deep yet because I haven't had time, but like his family is worth $1.6 billion.
B with a billion with a B. Yeah. Okay.
And he's used his savings from venture capital to open up this store where you don't have to buy anything.
Translation Trust Fund.
Something. I mean, how much savings
Fun,
could you
fun.
have? You worked for 3 years. I mean,
He was at the ground level of TikTok.
so
That doesn't make any sense.
clearly he's a good marketer, I guess.
Yeah.
Who are these people you're marketing to? So then, of course, there are all these clips. It's opening weekend. There's people wrapped around the corner to get into this place, which we just walked by on
I
the
saw
way.
myself with a stroller. Yeah.
We just walked by on the way here. It's not open at all right now.
Yeah.
Like the shades are down. It looks like it wasn't ever open, honestly.
Maybe a quick little influencer soft
Um,
launch.
But clearly, like there were lines around the corner I saw on the
Mhm.
internet anyway. And with people, maybe I'm just in denial,
Paid actors.
but it looked like lines of people that don't live in TriBeCa.
Paid actors.
No, they looked like influencer types or West Village types.
Paid actors.
Yeah. Well, or wannabe paid actors or other trustafarians. And he also markets himself as a native New Yorker, which we can also go on a bit as what defines a native New Yorker.
High school, shout out to Les. High school is usually a delineating line. Most people have already hit the bricks before high school if they've moved to the burbs.
I also feel like if you're declaring yourself as a native New Yorker, you should be somewhat relatable to the masses.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, you have to be born here. Like, none of this, like, I've been here for 20 years. Maybe you could call yourself a New Yorker
Yeah, we
at
got it.
20 years.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
Jury's still out on that for me. Maybe you can call yourself a New
I
Yorker.
got to shoehorn my
but you're
parents
not
in this.
native.
Not like native, no.
No, you have to be born here
Sure.
and have grown up here.
Yep.
Or maybe just born here. I don't know. I have to we can do a whole episode on that.
Oof.
But anyway, who is relating to this native New Yorker who's named his flower shop where you don't have to buy anything that also has whatever curated goods
Protein in the air.
that also marketed as
A safe space.
a safe space. Well, we said that. I just can't get rid of that phrase in my head. Also, like touted as like something TriBeCa really needs, the culinary something that TriBeCa really needs. I'm like, the best chefs in, again, probably the world or definitely the city, a lot of them have been making TriBeCa their home for decades.
Yeah.
So like TriBeCa doesn't need a culinary saving.
No, at all.
Anyway, that was all over the place.
TriBeCa needs another dive bar.
So much.
We've lost a few. We need another.
Actually, I just read in the news that the building that TriBeCa Tavern used to be in was bought. I don't know what it'll become.
Yes, I heard this. Yes.
But anyway, there was too much meat on that bone. I'm not sure. I guess I will visit this.
I think you're questioning everything. One, what is this place?
Yeah.
Like, how long is it going to stay afloat? I mean, obviously, this guy's got a real war chest.
Yeah, I don't think that clearly if you're not pressured to buy anything in a place that is supposed to be making money to support the rent,
Right.
I don't know if they're like, maybe when the lease is up, if he
And-
doesn't want to do it anymore.
Right. And then 3 years in VC, but his natural calling was flowers. Okay. Very Dutch of him. And yeah, so he's in a safe space place in TriBeCa. You're questioning New York roots. And
Well,
yeah, I mean, let's go.
do we need a safe space in TriBeCa or like from a chaotic city on like a beautiful cobblestone block with like zillion-dollar lofts?
TriBeCa is quite safe, Val. However, if you really are a safe space, there's a couple of people that, you know, hang around the neighborhood, might have 17 Target bags and are kind of nomadic. Can they hang out there?
Yeah.
I'd like to see what you think about that.
The unhoused into your...
Yes. Is it that safe?
Yeah.
TBD.
And I'm just like so curious about culture or lack thereof of culture in general. Like,
I think increasingly this is what Manhattan is from.
Well, it's also like, I have to wonder, okay, you talk about this sort of woke. Also, if we haven't disclosed on this podcast, like we are liberal Democrats, but like not extreme. So like
left of center Democrats.
Left of like,
yes.
You know, I just think everything on both sides is ridiculous and extreme, especially like
on the polls, on
woke
the ends.
culture, a lot of woke culture.
And there's also right woke.
I'm so curious.
There's purity tests on both sides.
I'm so curious because you're like safe space, $25 smoothies, like ridiculous looking people online to get in here that are going to put it on the internet. Mm-hmm. Perhaps they were paid influencers. I don't know, you know, lining up for the opening.
Paid actors.
Are these people also the people who are supporting like Mamdani?
Yes.
It's so like
interesting.
Confusing. I'm confused, honestly. Like, are these people aspiring? Like, do you see shit on the internet like $40,000 like paddle club Kith memberships where you can get an Erewhon smoothie and like whatever safe space Meadow Lane NYC is, and like you want to go there for the $25 smoothie or like the ambiance, but you're also mad that it's $25, but you're also aspiring to be it, but you also want prices to come down in the city? Or are the people who are targeting this or the consumers they're targeting like just the trustafarians who have no like why is the branding talking to people who would use the term safe space?
I've got a lot of theories on this. I'm not going to get too into the woods or weeds here.
Like they're too mixed up.
So I'll
right?
say this.
Like,
I think the trustafarian class.
Do they use the term like these like?
Well, I think there's just speak, right? That's just like this inviting terminology, namely in cities, which are namely liberal. That's just like amongst namely a certain class of people or like the upper echelons of people. It's like you're in a safe space.
Also, like fuck you. You're a billionaire. Like, stop. Like, I can't even, I'm so like tangled inside. I can't even like say the words.
To get back to your original question, I think
like you're here to save us with a safe space in TriBeCa.
Yeah. Who
billionaire trustafarian?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, I would agree. Like you're not.
Guess Rockaway soda is never going to be this place.
Well, maybe we'll find some other outlets that are a little bit different in worldview, whatever it takes. I think, well, to answer your original, I think actually your Mamdani voter, let's just call it the people that like the really educated class. I think it's your people that are the rung below that are like, I've done everything right. I wasn't born into Meadow Lane. I wasn't born into $1 billion. And listen, people work hard and people make a lot of money in this country. It's ostensibly a capitalist society.
I'm an entrepreneur and a capitalist.
I get it. But it's the people that are like, okay, so I grew up in like.
Take your $1 billion and put it towards, if you want to help people and create real safe spaces, go into the fucking neighborhoods that need help. And help
housing.
them.
Build
Don't
housing.
Build a store that like
Mamdani, I will build housing right now.
Seed oil free food and $25 smoothies and call it a fucking safe space.
Yes,
it is just disgusting.
It's bad. So we're not invited there, I guess.
No, well, sorry, I don't care.
I'll go into disguise. You're not invited.
It doesn't look open, honestly. Like the shades were down.
No, this also might be like this might be a money laundering front. This could probably be a freaking crypto fucking mining farm. Yeah, no, not interested at all. Let's see what happens if and when it opens, and then like whether or not it fizzles out within 3 months. No, this is the, you generate your
No,
buzz.
I'm not sure it'll fizzle out because I'm like, these consumers, there are people lined up around the corner. Again, they could be influencers paid to be there to like promote the opening.
Yeah.
It could be people he apparently, I haven't had time to go like deep on this, but like generated a huge interest in this store by using social media.
Yeah.
So like, are these voyeuristic people on social media who are, I guess it goes to anything, right? Like fucking the things I've been fed recently, like Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party with like the Illuminati there of the world, like all of these like modern gilded age billionaires.
Yeah.
Like,
are you all really that close with Kris Jenner? No, it's
no, I mean, money makes the world go around, but I don't know. It's just all very
it's reverse.
unsettling.
Yeah, we're exposed to too much and we know too much. We can't handle this amount of information. Yeah, we'll see if this works out. He's got
I'm
like
curious to like get the buzz amongst the parents too.
Yes.
Like, are our parent friends going to be like into this establishment?
No, I feel like they're kind of haters about certain things that like have too much buzz. Like Bubby's is not a favorite amongst our parent friends because I don't know if it's because they think it's pretty average or because they find it pretty average. And there's always a 50 person line outside of Bubby's.
Good, but yeah.
I do too. But there's always a 50-person line, and I could see how it becomes off-putting. It's like me and Via Carota. I'm like, I'm not waiting 2.5 hours for this food. The food's very good. Yeah. However, nothing for me is worth it. Like, it's easy for me to neg that place because can't get in on a Tuesday at 10 o'clock.
I'll say everybody I saw, again, from the internet, I wasn't there, but like from the videos on the internet of like waiting in line for this place to open, none of them looked like they lived in the neighborhood.
No.
As I said already, but
it's all vibes. Some Donnie got elected. This is how Trump got elected. Everything is a vibe. It's all vibe until you get sick of it.
If I'm ever a billionaire native New Yorker, like, guess what I'm going to use
giving it back.
Yeah, like, guess what I'm going to use my $1 billion as a proud native New Yorker to do? I don't know, but it's going to be something much more influential.
Buy the Jets. If you bought the Jets, you would be lionized in this town. You could not do any worse. And that goes for pretty much the Giants, too. Buy a sports franchise first. People care more about that than clean streets. Buy the Jets.
I know. How am I going to make the most people happy?
Buy the Jets. Turn them. Move them to New York. Fuck these casinos in Flushing and Queens. You're just preying on people. Move the Jets to Flushing. I heard someone say this on Subway Takes.
Employed with having a
yes. I'm stealing someone's idea, but they're building 2 casinos and Flushing seems to be in the lead. For one of them, like you're preying on the Asian community. Like. Gambling is a regressive tax. I have partaken in plenty of gambling. Not a great look. It is preying on sports books in your phones are bad. Gambling is very addictive. They're thinking about putting a casino in Flushing. You buy the Jets, move them to Flushing, and now you're a hero. And then you can do your more philanthropic stuff. But buying the Jets is as philanthropic as it gets for at least several million people. Start there.
I'll think about
it.
I mean, very far from a billionaire. Probably not going to become a billionaire off of soda and rum, but you never know. Just want to live, have a nice family life, have fun, enjoy what we're doing, have freedom.
You keep neglecting the propaganda.
I don't fucking want $1 billion ever.
No.
But if it somehow fell into my lap, I would do something useful with it. I can guarantee that.
Yes. And plenty of billionaires, I believe, do a lot of philanthropic stuff. So it's not... Maybe not the most famous ones. Maybe not many.
And so much philanthropy is stealing too.
It's just moving around your tax-free dollars. Yeah. Yes.
So I don't.
It's all a shell game.
Don't have time for that today.
I know. God, we sound like Mom Donniists. Tax everyone.
No, I don't want to tax people. I just want people. First of all, the system is not. Again, we don't have time for this. We've already ranted and raved a lot. We had a lot of energy. We came in hot today.
It's windy. It's windy out there. It's windy. It's blustery, and I feel it too.
The system has gotten, something went wrong. Something went awry a long time ago. People have gotten way too fucking rich.
Yes.
And
people think time travelers went.
I don't know what the solution is, but people should not be this rich. And
no.
Anyway. But we have a safe space now.
We do have a safe space.
I was very worried in this
and I can assure you, Meadow
scary neighborhood.
Yes, you're not going to get any safer than there, but there's no true safe space in America. But best of luck.
We don't have much time left, but I know you wanted to have a little bit of a say on the term safe space and other.
Oh, here's the safe space gets you fired up.
Is this a dictator?
No, I'm going to give you a policy dictator. So I've got to work on policy now. I mean, I've like purged 25% of New York City.
Oh, yeah. Councilman Drennan.
Including encouraging purges all the time.
Councilman Drennan.
Councilman is like how it starts. Dictator is how it ends.
Okay.
You guys can kill me, but let me live till like 72.
41, so like you kind of gotta actually
31-year reign is great. Just like don't kill me in embarrassing.
Actually, what is half the government, like 90 at this point?
Yes, it's a gerontocracy. The government should not be your retirement home. Chuck Grassley, who's 150, Nancy Pelosi, I guess you're finally retiring. Don't get me started. The government shouldn't be a retiring home. Talk about like socialism. These guys got the best insurance and they're billionaires. Sorry, what we're saying? Oh, so I have a policy dictator.
No, you wanted to address.
She sent me off into the gerontocracy.
We went.
Sorry,
we had this like we didn't have it planned out today, but we had a lot to say today, and then we just went rogue as usual. But
it is called Monday Morning Quarterback for a reason. Continue. Get me back on track.
You wanted to say something about woke terminology.
Yes. All right, I say this as a cisgender white male. 41. I don't even know what that.
I don't know what that.
I don't know what a lot of this stuff means. Man.
I always have to.
I'm not getting in the weeds. I will admit, plenty of people put pronouns in their emails. I never did. I was just like, I'm just not doing it. My name's Harry Drennan. You could probably infer what I am. I'm just not doing it. And this is not from like I just not something I did. I'm really not getting into this with any. I'm not talking acronyms with people. This word I find so fucking dumb, and I've heard this from being said about fellow white males. Generally in my age group or plus or minus 10 years, because we're not Gen Z. So millennials and on. Gen Z has obviously got it all figured out. They know how to like interact with every human being on the planet.
Except they don't. They just sit home on their phones.
They talk
all
about
day.
it. Yes, except they don't. Yeah, they're in a bunker playing Call of Duty.
Scared and anxious.
And sports gambling or scrolling TikTok. Whoa. So the word ally. What do we do? And if I'm pissing people off, I apologize in advance. I just don't get it. No, because like I hear about like white guys say like, I'm an ally. How can I be accused of this? All right. So like accusations usually come from somewhere. Like not everything's a fucking smear campaign or hoax or witch hunt. Like usually where there's smoke, there's fire. The word ally, I don't know. Just be nice. Give people the benefit of the doubt. Open doors. Say thank you. Yes. And please and thank you.
Fine.
You don't need to be an ally to like, excuse me. You just need to be kind to people that don't look like you that aren't you. And then that's all you need to do. And America would be 150% happier.
Yes.
You don't need to be like, I'm an ally. What are you advocating? Why? Because you're fucking virtue signaling on Facebook?
Yeah.
You don't need any of that shit. Just be nice.
Yeah.
Don't fucking shudder away from someone that doesn't look like you. Say hi to someone on the street. Thank someone that like, that's from a different walk of life.
Hold the door for someone.
Hold the door. Like have a quick
smile at someone.
New York City conversation. Give them your seat on a train. Also, you shouldn't, if you're a man of able body, you shouldn't even be sitting on a train. That's another take of mine. But like the word ally, it's offensive. It's boring. Like we got to stop with this, like this language
You
that's
have to like declare yourself. Like, why do you have to declare yourself an ally?
Yeah.
Like we're not at war.
Just correct. Right.
Isn't that's what I know the term ally?
The Americans and the Brits and World War II. No.
You just have to say you're an ally to say you're not like some hateful fuck.
Right. Because you're like,
how about you just say like, I'm a good person.
Yes. Exactly.
Or like, I'm a person and my actions speak for
yes.
how I am aligned with my values.
1,000%.
Like we don't have to be like, I am an ally.
Right. And then I'm going to go in on X and like try to knock off a couple of trolls. It's like, live a virtuous life, right?
I guess people are so fucking afraid of being canceled for everything.
Yeah. And I guess in defense of the allies, maybe they live like, because I guess, especially if you're in a big place, like there's a groundswell of like, you need to say something publicly. You need to say something publicly. And I guess you just twist yourself up in fucking knots. But for all my like allies that are just like run of the mill people, I don't know. You don't need to just live it.
I think people have gotten tired, and we can save like woke culture for another day and cancel culture and like how every company needs to make like every big corporation all of a sudden needs to make. I mean, even the gays like during Pride Month like joke about this, right? Like everybody's got to do Pride Month. Like every company needs to like.
Yes.
They think it's ridiculous.
Right.
Like,
gay people eat at Chick-fil-A. Like guys, we can't just freaking. Like
you don't have to
criticize
like,
and investigate everything.
If it's in your business, like if your brand is to advocate or whatever, sure, but like you don't need to be like a toothpaste company declaring something as an ally for like
Seriously,
whatever, or an individual. Like
I'm just an everyday product. Everyone brush your teeth. Like that's your hygiene. Yeah, the virtue signaling, the sanctimony, the ire, the performative bullshit. Guys, stop. Just like live it in real life.
there are a lot of allies in the safe space, hanging with other ally trustafarians, drinking $25 protein smoothies. I don't even know, maybe extra $10 for protein and a matcha latte for sure. We didn't even do a bit on a matcha latte.
We haven't. And I'm going to virtue signal. You know what, Meadow Lane? Meadow Lane, go into Brownsville, East New York, the South Bronx, open up a safe space.
That's what I said.
Let's see it. Yeah.
Challenge.
Open up we'll give you five Meadow Lanes around the city, the places of your choosing. But I want to see at least 2 in underprivileged communities.
Yeah,
and watch, he's going to do it. Fuck, all right.
Hey, good. That means we did good for this world. Yeah. Great. I hope that fucking works.
My soapbox. Yeah, no, the word ally, the word safe space, this shit is getting tired, guys. Just guys,
come up with some new branding.
Seriously.
Okay. Wow.
Done? Yeah, we're done.
I mean, that was, as always, we sit down to these mics every week and never know really what's going to happen.
No.
I know we came in hot today and there was a lot, and hopefully it flowed well.
It never used to be this windy in New York.
And
winds are changing.
Now got to hustle back to the babysitter. I'm going to go get my hair done.
Mm-hmm.
Got to go to the depths of Staten Island.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bring home some delicious Italian for dinner.
And I feel like Staten Island people don't want others to know, but Staten Island always gets like dumped on. Sneaky, affordable, and very nice. You got tree-lined blocks there. It's a safe space.
All right.
Bye, New York.
Peace.
Bye, 12 listeners. Good.
Oh yeah. Oh, I do have to say this.
Yes.
I have to say this.
Please, Remy, indulge us.
Okay, so as somebody who grew up in Jersey.
I knew it.
No, hear me out.
I had a feeling.
I hear what you're saying.
Yes.
But you haven't driven in Philly.
Not in a while. We drove through leaving a wedding. We drove through Philly. It's hard.
A long time.
No. I promise you, it's 1,000 times. Like my sister is now Philly.
Yeah.
She comes to Jersey and she's like, "Wow, it's so safe here."
Yes.
She comes to New York and she goes, "Oh my god."
Everyone's driving like
It's a safe
Midwest or something.
No, she was like, everybody's so like, I can like start to go and like nobody's gonna come. I don't have to be worried about somebody's gonna come. Philly is that bad.
Okay.
Ooh, we gotta take a trip
like
to
if
Philly.
you want to see a terrible city to drive in, go drive in Philly.
Yeah. I mean, Philly's.
Because
They're tough. They're tougher than we are.
So these are the two things. Imagine the drivers are 10 times worse and the roads are 10 times worse.
Yeah, double
whammy.
Yes.
It's oh my god, it's horrendous.
Yes. No,
I love Philly. That's a good excuse to get down there.
It is. City of brotherly love. Right.
I don't know.